Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another drop list video, the series where I cover all the items that are releasing in a specific week for various different streetwear brands. And in today's video, I'm going to be covering everything that is dropping in week 3 of Supreme's Spring-Summer 2023 collection. Yes guys, welcome back. It's that time of the week again. As I always say, time to cover the latest week of the latest season from Supreme, which of course this week is their third week of their Spring-Summer 2023 collection. Now, we have an idea of what we're already getting in week 3, as in the recent Streetwear Talk video, we covered the North Face collaboration. And in today's video, we'll be touching on it again, but we'll also be talking about the seasonal pieces releasing in this week as well. On top of that, the release details, my thoughts on all the pieces, and my thoughts on the week as a whole. Now, how we're going to cover that, of course, is by using a Supreme community page to cover the entire week. Let's head on over there now, and we'll start covering the release details for week 3. Alright, so here we are at the Supreme community page that we'll be using today to cover the drop list. If you guys want to vote on the items yourselves, as always, wouldn't try and stooge Supreme community. It's linked in the description section below if you want to check it out. We'll quickly cover these release details and then we'll dive into the individual sections down here. We got quite a few sections this week, but let's get into it. So, items releasing in week 3, we'll have an online release 9th of March 2023. They'll have an online release 11 AM Eastern Standard Time for the US, 4 PM British Standard Time for the UK, and 5 PM Central European Standard Time for the EU. They forget to mention, but it will be releasing on the 18th, I think, from memory, for Japan. From my understanding on how it's going to work for week 3, the seasonal pieces are still going to be releasing on Saturday, but the Supreme North Face collab is going to be releasing in week 4 for Japan, technically. That's from my understanding. I don't think they're going to push back all of week 3 to week 4, just the North Face collab, from my understanding. So if you want that Supreme Sing Machine in Japan, if they're selling some, I feel like it's going to be available this Saturday instead of next Saturday, like the North Face collab. But yeah, hopefully that kind of answers all the questions with when and where it's dropping. If you guys have any further questions you want to ask, comment section below. I love having a chat with you guys. Let me know down there. But now that we've covered all the release details to do with week 3, we got to get through all these pieces, man. Let's get through it. Let's cover it by going through the first section, which is going to be the shorts. And I knew this was going to be the only pair of shorts this week. I had my fingers crossed. I was like, come on, man, give me something else. Give me something else. No, it's just the fleece ones. So what we have are the Supreme North Face high pile fleece shorts. There is matching pieces to these shorts. I'd rather them as like sweatpants. I don't know why we're doing them as shorts, but maybe you guys really like textured shorts like this and you can get around it. They're $150 US, which is a bit pricey. For me, it's going to be a downvote though. I'm just not feeling them this week, but maybe you guys can get around the Supreme North Face furry shorts there. Moving into the top slash sweaters, we have the beaded applique cardigan. Look, not a huge issue with the beaded graphic and the, you know, applique design and everything like that. I'm more like, damn, for beaded applique designs, apparently it's 230 USD. Look, if this was like a half or a third of the price that they're asking here, maybe I'd be keen. But at that price point, I'm gonna give it like a but it's collared as well. Look, this cardigan should not be collared. I think collared cardigans are a weird concept. If you just want a collar when you're wearing a cardigan, wear a button-up shirt underneath it. This is just weird now. Yeah, damn it, I might go back on my thoughts. I'm putting it as a yes because the collar. I'm gonna give it a downvote. Yeah, what the hell. If it's like 80 bucks, maybe. If it's anything more than that, you can miss me with that. Next we move into the Supreme, the North Face high pile fleece long sleeve top. I initially liked the like crazy design one here. Kind of reminded me of like blended peacock feathers in a way. That's kind of how I saw it at least. but I didn't like the contrast stitching all around it. I talked about it a lot in the North Face Supreme streetwear talk video. This one I'm more leaning to because the stitching actually matches the color of the overall piece. But I wouldn't go out of my way to go pick it up. Like if it was mega cheap, came up in an extra large or 2XL, I'd pick it up. Otherwise, if it's like the retail or more, I'm not too interested in it. I only really be interested in it in that color. So I give it like a okay, like a slight thumbs up, but I'm not too wild about the piece in all honesty. But yeah, that is all the top / sweaters releasing this week. Let's check out the accessories. Which we have 2 releasing this week, 2 pretty crazy ones as well. We've got the Supreme, the North Face printed Montana mitt. Keep those hands nice and toasty with like a crinkled plastic looking texture applied to them. It's $98. Nah, it's very rarely that cold in Australia where we would need gloves, and you'd most likely be in a mountain range if you were getting into that kind of cold in Australia, most definitely. I'm good without. Next we got the Supreme singing machine. Dude, of course I'm copping. What do you mean? Do some karaoke at mine with the Supreme singing machine. Yeah, I'm happy with that, in all honesty. 300 USD as well. Damn. 300 USD. That's like a very nice capital jacket. That's a very nice undercover piece. I'm gonna have to give it a thumbs down, guys. Don't know if I'm really feeling that, to be honest, but you guys go ahead for 300 bucks. Now moving into the hats, to start it off with, we got the Cordura Ripstop Crusher. I got no complaints about this. I honestly don't know why this is super downvoted. 58 bucks, solid colors, one of my favorite Supreme logos. No complaints. No complaints whatsoever. Supreme the North Face High Pile Fleece Beanie. Like, it's alright in the black, but like, it's also only like 48 bucks, so it's actually not that expensive. It's cheaper than some regular Supreme hats. Like, okay in this color, maybe okay with this one depending on your outfit. It's very situational though, not very versatile. We got the Cordura Ripstop S logo 6-panel. No complaints. Nice colors, big S logo, classic. Now we just got an even bigger classic. We just got the military camp cap, solid color offerings. I can't fault this. I can't fault this at all. Thumbs up from me. The hats this week, solid. Very solid from week 3. Alright, the pants, only 3. Supreme North Face printed mountain pants with that like glossy crinkled plastic texture look to them. 300 bucks. I'm gonna agree with the 308 votes on this one. It's a downvote for me on that one. Next we got the baggy jeans for 168 bucks. That's where I'll agree. Nice jeans colors, some very unconventional colors, some nice washed out ones here, and then some nice indigo pairs at the end there. They say baggy, but this still looks like a straight cut, not even like a wide cut, but like a straight cut. I'm still gonna give it a thumbs up though. Maybe it's just the images. And next we got the Supreme the North Face convertible sweat pant. Yeah, so right at just above the knees, these are above the knee shorts. It converts into shorts. 138 bucks. Like, the price point is more like doable than these, but I just don't need the Supreme North Face sweatpants that can turn into shorts, I'm gonna tell you. So I think it's gonna be a downvote for me on that one. I'm just good with some regular old grey sweatpants, man, from some champion ones. That'll have me covered. I think my favorite pants this week are definitely the baggy jeans, but maybe you guys will tell me your thoughts and opinions on the North Face pants, if you're a fan of them or not. And for the collared shirts this week, we have the Shadow Plaid Flannel shirt. It's alright colored, like nothing too crazy, but nothing too horrible either. 128 bucks. Yeah, it's not like, I'm not super sold on it, but if you threw it at me for like 60 bucks, I'll be like, yeah, Dan, that's nice. But 128, I can think of other things I can spend 128 US dollars on. So, like, give it to me for half the price, okay. Give it to me for any other price, maybe not. Bags, of course. We expected that it was just going to be the North Face ones. The Supreme North Face printed is a Borealis backpack. I actually don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Borealis? That sounds right. Looking at the spelling of it, yeah. 158 USD. 160 bucks. I'd rather spend 160, like 160 bucks on just like a lot of other things. Like a lot of vinyls, a lot of other clothing. There are a lot of things I could spend that kind of money on. I'm alright. I know that in the previous videos, one of you guys mentioned that you're a collector of the bags. I hope you can find it at a cheaper price than that, because I think that's quite expensive, but maybe it's just for me. I'm going to leave it as a downvote on that one. Moving into one of my favorite sections, the jackets. It's not one of my favorite sections this week, which is kind of a bummer, because I think all these jackets are a miss. Yeah, there's only 3. Bummer. We got the faux shearling hooded jacket. You can find like vintage ones of these in different colors and stuff for like way cheaper. Like the alternate colors, like the acid green and the brown are kind of cool, but yeah, just not for me, man. We got the Supreme, the North Face printed taped seam shell jacket. 400 bucks. It's the same as the Nupsy. No way. Downvote on that one. The Supreme North Face printed Nupsy jacket. I'm just not a puffer jacket kind of guy. Like, I like my stuff like more form fitting. I don't like the super unnecessary bulkiness of a puffer jacket. Plus it's Australia, man. Like, we have like 10 cold days a year. We don't need one of these. As much as I see people rocking them all the time, I'm like, bro, you don't need that. This is Australia. Come on now. For me, like, it's okay, but realistically, I would never wear this. There are other ways I can keep warm for sure, but yeah. That is all the jackets releasing in week 3. The shirts for week 3, we have the Supreme North Face printed pocket tee. I kind of like this. It was printed and printed, I guess, like in a way that made it look like it was misprinted because it wasn't accurately done on the pocket. I can get around that. 48 bucks, 900 positive votes. I'm gonna agree with them because the black and the white ones are cool. The colored ones, like they're alright, but I really only wear like black and white tees, so I'll give it a thumbs up. But yeah, just an okay t-shirt. Not least, one of my favorite sections, we have the sweatshirts. Although, I don't know, man, not really like blowing me away this week. We have Is Love Stronger Than Supreme? That's just goofy. So I just think that's really goofy. Next we got the Supreme North Face convertible hooded sweatshirt. The sleeves zip off if you want sleeveless hoodies, which, I mean, I can understand maybe if you're working out or something. Are you going to work out in the Supreme North Face? It is a sweatshirt. It's a shirt designed for you to sweat in. Yeah, I don't know. Like the gray and black ones are okay, but unless that's like 70 bucks pre-owned on some secondary site, I'm not going to be going crazy to try and pick this one up. It's an alright hoodie. It's okay. But yeah, guys, that is everything releasing in week 3. I wasn't a big fan of the North Face collab, and the seasonal pieces this week were kind of eh. I know that Manny was talking about that Palace's week this week is a bit of a snoozer week. I feel this way about Supreme. I'm looking at this and I'm like, man, like I literally, out of everything that is dropping this week, I think the baggy jeans would be the only thing that I'd probably realistically wear. Yeah. And in the indigo color ideally, but I could wear it in like a washed out black or this like acid washed blue, or even this like whatever this is, salmon color or whatever. But like, yeah, just what a week. Not a good comeback week. Yeah, week 3, I don't know, man. Maybe not. Again, though, that's kind of how these weeks go whenever there's a North Face collab in them, so I'm not too surprised by that, in all honesty. But yeah, guys, that is everything covered. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on week 3. Is it a hit for you? Is it a miss for you? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know down in that comment section below. Well guys, that's everything to be covered about week 3. We covered the release details, the seasonal, the collaborative pieces, my thoughts and opinions on the individual pieces, and the week as a whole. I'll definitely forget about week 3. There was nothing here that really blew me away. I mean, obviously we all have our differing opinions, but yeah, just nothing really hitting for me, nothing really speaking to me too much. But yeah, I'd love to hear your takes on it. What's your thoughts and opinions on week 3? What are you looking to pick up from week 3? In what size and what color? Let me know what you're grabbing from this week down in the comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Supreme weeks, collabs, and seasons, you just gotta give me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and the best indicator of all, if you haven't already, a subscribe to the channel. As mentioned in previous uploads, we're trying to hit the subscriber milestone of 3595 before the end of March. Hopefully, with your guys' continuous support, we can reach that milestone before the end of the month. That's everything I got to say about week 3 though, guys. I wish you the best of luck if you are going for something. Hopefully you can pick it up in the size and color you are after. But until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next drop list video, until the next Supreme video in general, I'll catch you later.